Getting some breaking news, India Today has now accessed a copy of the second part of DIG Roopa's report. The report contains startling details of how Sasikala Natarajan enjoys 5-star treatment in prison. Not only this, a separate meeting room at the jail has been set up for Sasikala to meet her visitors. The report further alleges that Sasikala wears her clothes in place of prison clothes and another convict cooks for her. So that's the latest. India Today has got access to the second report. Remember, after this report, DIG Roopa has been transferred from the Bengaluru prison. She was the one who had exposed how a nexus of police officials was bribed to provide VIP treatment to Sasikala. After she paid a heavy price for honesty, DIG Roopa spoke exclusively to India Today, assuring that she will keep fighting for truth. Let's listen in.
I'm joined by DIG Roopa. Thank you so much for talking exclusively to India Today, ma'am. The question now that is being posed is that you've been transferred. How do you see your transfer at this time?
Yes, I've been transferred. It's part and parcel of the government job. I will follow orders. Give me some breather time.
But looking at the way things have worked out, you have so much of support that has come from various quarters. Also, Kiran Bedi has been tweeting in your support. You have also seen how social campaigns have started. How do you read into this, that the support is there, but with your senior who you reported to at that point, but at that time, he's saying that it's being basically it's not fair.
No, I feel happy about the support, and I feel, really blessed and good. I feel inspired and motivated.
Do you think it was a witch hunt?
See, I didn't feel any pressure throughout anywhere. That is the truth. Maybe I don't feel the pressure, I as a person. So
Mr. Satyanarayana Rao also said that okay. Then my last question to you. My last question to you: do you stand by your report?
Yes, I stand by my report.
With all the evidence and all the video, because you said that these are clearly the evidences that what is happening within Bangalore Central Jail.
I stand by my report, and there is evidence.
When you're open to a probe by a former IAS officer also?
I won't comment on any such thing, please. It wouldn't be proper on my part.
So very clearly here, she's open to any sort of probe and she stands by her report. And clearly what DIG Roopa is also saying is that she's ready to take up any posting as of now. She did her job as a police officer. With Cameron Shimurthy, Rohini Swami in Bengaluru for India Today.
All right, Deputy Editor Rohini Swami is still with us for more on that. Rohini, you've got access to the second DIG report and it shows that a special cell was made for Sasikala where she could meet her visitors, and she did not even have to wear prison clothes and she would wear her own clothes. Please give us more details about the second report.
Well, Archana, is not just about one prison cell, but 5 different prison cells. So, along the same gangway, around 5 different prison cells are in her possession and her accomplices. That includes Ilavarasi also. Now, what we have been given to understand is that the report is very clear about how special privileges are being given to VK Sasikala, apart from the fact that she has specially cooked food by a convict that is given to her. Also, in terms of Sasikala gets to actually have an LED TV in her room. Now, television is allowed in jail, but the prison rules say that around 60 to 65 convicts can have television access, one TV as access. This is one convict who has one TV, and that too an LED TV. So it clearly shows the kind of technology that has also been given to her. Apart from that, she has a free movement along her area. Those 5 cells, she can actually walk around that freely, and they have been barricaded from both sides. That means the other convicts also do not approach her area. So it's literally her kingdom that is going on there. The report talks about many other things, about how CCTV footage and camera footage have been recorded. And one other point about Sasikala also is that she has several visitors who come and see her, but they do not visit her in the visiting gallery. Rather, there's a special room, which is an officer's room, where there's a round table, there are 4 chairs and a revolving chair. She actually meets her people there away, discreetly and away from CCTV cameras, because the visiting gallery has 2 CCTV cameras and none of them have pictures captured of her. So clearly she meets people away from the visiting gallery. So all this is damning evidence that is coming out with DIG Roopa's second report.
All right, thank you so much, Rohini, for that update. There seems to be no end to the pothole mess in the country. Just recently, these horrific incidents were caught on CCTV camera. One can clearly see how people continue to fall into the same pothole again and again. These incidents are reported from Faridabad's Sarai Khwaja area. The pothole, which is over 10 feet deep, is hidden due to waterlogging. The locals later covered the pothole with a wooden plank. What's surprising is that even after repeated accidents, no action has been taken by the authorities so far. Flood fury continues in Assam, with the death toll now reaching 60. Lakhs of people have been displaced in the floods, which has ravaged the Kaziranga National Park as well. India Today's Ashutosh Mishra sent us this ground report.
Submerged houses, people forced to flee their homes. Flood fury has severely impacted the lives and livelihood of over 10 lakh people in 28 districts across Assam. Even animals haven't been spared. One of the worst affected districts has been Bokakhat in Golaghat district, a remote area which has been completely cut off from the mainland. The villagers here are tribals who unfortunately are all too familiar with the fury of the Brahmaputra. Floods create havoc every year. But this year, apart from the Brahmaputra, 2 more rivers from Nagaland have added to their woes.
यानी जिंदगी जो है उसकी असली लड़ाई इस इलाके में है और यहाँ पर लोगों की जिंदगी कितनी दूभर है वो ये तस्वीरें बेहतर बयां करती हैं.
Most have fled their homes and taken their cattle along with them. But some have no option but to stay back despite the severe hardships that they are facing.
जब छोटे बच्चों को यहाँ से ले जाते हैं तो कभी कभी नाव से डूब जाती है, एकदम गिर सकती है. पानी के पीने के लिए ये फिल्टर है, ये फिल्टर मैं वहाँ से पानी लेती हूँ और ये फिल्टर से फिल्टर करके पीती हूँ.
Villagers say that the government aid has reached them, but clearly it's not enough.
So जितना गवर्नमेंट अपनी कैपेसिटी से दे सकता है दे रहा है, लेकिन वही काफी नहीं है. 2 दिन का खाना, 3 दिन का चावल, ये सब मतलब लोगों के पास सफिशिएंट नहीं है.
The desperate times have forced these villagers to improvise.
बांस और छोटे छोटे टुकड़ों को जोड़ के, प्लास्टिक के डब्बों को जोड़ करके एक इस तरह की नाव बनाई गई है ताकि लोग आसपास निकल सके, मवेशियों को किनारे पर पहुंचा सके. आने जाने के लिए घरों में काफी सामान पीछे रह गया है, उनको किनारे लाने की कोशिश हो रही है.
And the nature's fury has not been kind to animals in the famous Kaziranga National Park. 4 baby rhinos have already died.
आपको ये तस्वीरें दिखाते हैं क्योंकि बाढ़ से इनके जीवन पर खतरा मंडरा, तो इनके खाने पीने के लिए इस तरह से ये चारा, ये खास तरह का चारा है जो ये राइनोस खाना पसंद करते हैं और इस तरह से चारे को नाव के जरिए घास यहाँ पर रखे जा रहे हैं.
The floods in Assam have spared no one, not man, not animal, and the only hope now is that the worst is behind them. Bureau Report, India Today.
Is the Congress party bullying a filmmaker? This is what Madhur Bhandarkar, whose film Indu Sarkar is about to release, alleges. From barging into the lobby of his hotel in Pune to getting his press conference cancelled in Nagpur, the fight has now escalated to a level where Bhandarkar has directly reached out to Rahul Gandhi. But the Congress is not happy. From chanting anti-Bhandarkar slogans outside Censor Board office to creating ruckus in Pune and Nagpur, forcing media interactions to be cancelled. Accusing Bhandarkar of defaming Indira Gandhi and her son Sanjay Gandhi.
हमारी राष्ट्रमाता इंदिरा गांधी के खिलाफ उनके चरित्र हनन का ये प्रयास कर रहे हैं और ये हिंदुस्तान के कांग्रेस का एक भी कार्यकर्ता किसी कीमत पे बर्दाश्त नहीं करेगा।
Bhandarkar has claimed that the movie is 70% fiction and only 30% factual. He also questioned Rahul Gandhi whether he approved of the hooliganism by Congress workers.
कांग्रेस पार्टी कहती है वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट होना चाहिए, फ्रीडम ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन होना चाहिए, तो आप सपोर्ट कीजिए इस फिल्म को। आप बोलिए अपने कार्यकर्ता को नीचे कि आप इस तरह का आंदोलन ना करें, इस तरह की प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में जाके बाधा ना डाले।
Bhandarkar has been given police protection, but these incidents put a big question mark on Congress hypocrisy as far as freedom of speech is concerned. Because Rahul Gandhi has accused Modi Sarkar of stifling free speech in the past.
Trying to crush the spirit. They are suppressing the voice of Indian students, whether it is in Delhi, in Hyderabad, in Lucknow, in all the universities across the country. And we will not accept this, we will fight this.
Crackdown on political opponents, random arrests, press censorship and forced sterilization. The era of emergency remains one of the darkest chapters of India's democracy. But 42 years later, is the Congress not repeating history? With Shivangi Thakur, Bureau Report, India Today. Remember, in March 2017, Karan Johar fired back at Kangana at a session at the London School of Economics. He said that he was tired of Kangana playing the victim and even suggested that Kangana should leave the film industry altogether.
That she had a great perspective and point of view, and everyone lauded her because she came on my show and gave it off to Karan according to what everyone said. I'm like, of course, because I was gracious enough to keep everything. I cut none of it out. I kept it. I could have edited so much out. This was my show. I said, no, let the world see that this is her opinion and she must say it, voice it. I gave her the platform. This is my platform, so I'm telling you what I think. Kangana playing the woman card and the victim card. I'm done. I mean, you cannot be this victim at every given point of time who has a sad story to tell about how you've been terrorized by the bad world of the industry. Leave it.
That's a wrap on this bulletin. Stay tuned to India Today for more news and updates.